Welcome back to American Ground Radio. I'm Stephen Paul with Louis R. Avalone.
This was their plan from the beginning. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is as sinister, and we really ought to investigate a little bit more about who spread the message that sending children to the United States from Guatemala, Nicaragua, wherever, but sending children to the southern border of the United States where they would be accepted with open arms by the Biden administration. Who sent the message to their families that once their children were in the United States of America, that the Biden administration would then buy them a plane ticket
apparently
fly to the United States to be with their children?
If you listen to the president of Guatemala, it was the Coyotes who were telling the families in Central America that as soon as Biden came into office and said, hey, we're going to redo immigration here and get rid of all of Trump's restrictions, the president of Guatemala said the very next day the Coyotes were in their towns and villages telling the families, give us your kids, we'll take them to America, and they'll get you into America.
I mean, it was just very confusing for a lot of people to see parents, I'm sure, who loved their children but wanted a better life for them and were promised what? They were promised, the parents, the families of these children were promised access into the United States if only, like you pointed out, they allowed their child to be taken by the Coyote
now,
across the southern border.
The Coyote didn't mention that they would rape the 9-year-old every step of the way from Central America to the United States border, and that did happen to a lot of the girls that were taken up.
So for a lot of our listeners, they're like, what are y'all talking about? Well, apparently, and this is being reported by the Los Angeles Times, Joe Biden is allowing Central American economic migrants who have pending asylum claims.
Pending, not confirmed,
not approved,
pending.
To have the State Department fly their families on the American taxpayer dime to live with them in the United States.
Once the kids get here, then we pay to fly their parents here. That's the whole point of the Dreamers Act, by the way. That's the whole point of chain migration. Remember, Donald Trump stopped chain migration, and the Democrats threw a fit. It's because the Democrats think they get more voters if they get more illegal aliens brought into this country. And if they can use children of Central American families to achieve their political goals in the United States, that's what they'll do. And yes, this has been the plan for the beginning.
I mean, that's why they were dropping children, 5, 4-year-olds,
over the wall,
2-year-olds over the wall in the middle of the night, because that was the pathway for their families to get a plane ticket into the United States. So you've got fake refugees in this country who are not even approved to be here, and their family members are now being flown in on the American taxpayer dime?
Yes, so that they can then have jobs that poor people in America can't apparently seem to get. Don't you love that?